Imagine pulling out your smartphone, scanning a square of black and white pixels, and instantly accessing information, a payment portal, or a website. It seems like a product of the smartphone era, but the story of the QR code goes back further than most people realize. It's a tale of Japanese ingenuity, industrial necessity, and a technology that quietly reshaped modern life. The story begins in the early 1990s in Japan. The automotive industry, particularly Toyota, faced a challenge: tracking parts across increasingly complex supply chains. Barcodes, the standard at the time, were too slow and limited. They could only store a small amount of information, making them inefficient for detailed logistics management. Enter Masahiro Hara, an engineer at Denso Wave, a subsidiary of Toyota. In 1994, Hara and his team invented the quick response QR code. It's designed to store far more data than traditional barcodes and to be scanned rapidly, even when damaged or misaligned. The QR code wasn't just a technological upgrade, it was a revolutionary tool for efficiency. It could encode hundreds of times more information than a standard barcode, and it could be read quickly from any angle. The design was deliberate and clever. The QR code uses square grids, positioning markers, and error correction to ensure reliability. Even if part of the code is damaged or obscured, scanners can reconstruct the missing data. This made QR codes ideal for industrial applications where labels could get dirty, scratched, or partially covered. Initially, QR codes were almost entirely industrial. Factories, warehouses, and logistics companies used them to track auto parts, shipments, and inventory. At the time, the general public had no idea such a tool existed. It was a behind-the-scenes innovation that made modern manufacturing more efficient. The spread of QR codes to broader applications happened gradually. By the early 2000s, Japanese consumers began encountering QR codes on advertisements, posters, and product packaging. They could scan a code with a smartphone camera to access promotions, product information, or websites. The same technology designed for car parts was now interacting with millions of people. What makes QR codes extraordinary is not just their technical efficiency, but their adaptability. Unlike traditional barcodes, they can store URLs, contact information, text, and even payment instructions. The matrix-style design allows for quick scanning and widespread application. Restaurants, retail stores, marketing campaigns, and even medical tracking systems started adopting QR codes in the early 21st century. A turning point came with the rise of smartphones. Once devices equipped with cameras became ubiquitous, QR codes moved from niche industrial tools to everyday technology. Consumers could now scan codes anywhere, from flyers to packaging, bridging the physical and digital worlds instantly. Suddenly, the convenience Hara and his team designed for factory floors became accessible to billions of people. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated QR code adoption dramatically. Restaurants shifted to contactless menus, stores implemented touchless payment systems, and health agencies used QR codes for tracking vaccination and test records. In many countries, QR codes became a symbol of hygiene, convenience, and modern innovation, all rooted in a 1990s Japanese engineering solution. Interestingly, the design of the QR code also reflects deeper philosophies of Japanese innovation. It emphasizes precision, reliability, and adaptability, values critical to the automotive industry. Its error-correcting capabilities echo the meticulous quality control that made Toyota a global manufacturing leader. Beyond commerce and logistics, QR codes also influenced culture and creativity. Artists, musicians, and marketers use them to embed hidden messages, create interactive experiences, and even unlock augmented reality content. A simple black and white square became a portal to endless possibilities. Some countries experimented with public infrastructure applications. QR codes can serve as digital tickets, museum guides, library catalog links, and transit passes. Even government services now leverage QR codes to reduce paperwork and streamline citizen interaction. What's remarkable is how little most people know about the origin of QR codes. Few realize that this ubiquitous tool is less than 30 years old, yet it touches billions of interactions daily, from paying for coffee to accessing educational content. It demonstrates how an industrial necessity can transform into a universal cultural and technological phenomenon. Masahiro Hara and his team never patented the QR code aggressively, unlike many inventors. They allowed its use freely, believing that wider adoption was more important than corporate control. This decision helped QR codes become the global standard they are today. The technical brilliance of the QR code lies in its speed, capacity, and resilience. Unlike linear barcodes, QR codes are two-dimensional, allowing them to encode thousands of characters. Error correction algorithms ensure data recovery, and the positioning squares allow rapid orientation recognition. It's a simple yet powerful design that embodies elegance and practicality. As smartphones, apps, and digital ecosystems evolved, QR codes integrated seamlessly. Mobile wallets, contactless payments, and secure logins all leverage QR code technology. In many ways, the QR code is an unsung hero of the digital economy, connecting the physical and virtual worlds. Today, QR codes are everywhere. Supermarkets, concert tickets, museum exhibits, transportation hubs, and social media. Their impact is global, showing that an invention originally intended for car parts could shape how humanity interacts with information. So who really invented the QR code? It's tempting to say Masahiro Hara because he led the team, but the truth is more nuanced. The QR code is the product of Japanese industrial innovation, collective engineering insight, and a culture of efficiency and openness. Hara's leadership made it practical, but its adoption depended on society, technology, and human behavior. The story of the QR code is a reminder that even the smallest, simplest technologies can reshape daily life, often in ways no one anticipates. A square of black and white pixels, invented for car parts, now drives commerce, culture, and connectivity around the globe. If you enjoyed this journey into the history of QR codes, hit like, subscribe to Flashback Facts, and leave a comment. Where have you seen the most creative use of a QR code? Do you think QR codes will continue to evolve? Or will a new technology replace them in the next decade? Because history, isn't just about the past, it's about understanding the inventions quietly shaping our world today.